Have you ever looked up at the night sky on a clear dark night far away from city lights, and felt a deep connection, a sense of belonging to something far greater than yourself, as if you're an intrinsic part of something truly vast and profoundly mysterious? A question that has echoed through the ages. For centuries, across cultures and civilizations, we've wondered, what is consciousness, this subjective experience of being, and where does it ultimately come from? What are its fundamental origins? Is it simply the result of neurons firing in complex patterns, or could it be intrinsically tied in some fundamental way to the very fabric of the universe itself? The classic, widely accepted view suggests that consciousness emerges from complex brain activity, a product of intricate neural networks, like a symphony arising from the coordinated efforts of an orchestra. But this model, despite its explanatory power, struggles to fully explain why we have subjective experiences, why we feel the particular redness of a rose, that specific qualia, or the unique and personal melody of a song. This is the famously termed hard problem of consciousness, a challenge that has stumped philosophers and scientists alike. And it's led some scientists and thinkers to explore the seemingly bizarre realm of the quantum world, where particles can exist in multiple places at once, a concept known as superposition, and become instantaneously connected across vast distances through quantum entanglement. What if the universe isn't merely a passive backdrop, an empty stage upon which consciousness plays out, but an active and integral participant in the very emergence of our awareness? Quantum consciousness theories boldly suggest that the seemingly strange and counterintuitive rules of the subatomic world might, in fact, be the fundamental operating system for our minds. This radical idea blurs the conventional line between our inner subjective world and the vastness of the cosmos, hinting at the profound possibility that the very stuff of stars, the elements forged in their fiery cores, might also be, in some mysterious way, the fundamental stuff of thought itself. Exploring this mind-bending theory inevitably challenges our most basic assumptions about the nature of reality, pushing the boundaries of our understanding in biology, physics, and of course philosophy. So, with open minds and a sense of wonder, let's begin our journey into the enigmatic realm of the quantum mind. Every bold theory, especially one challenging our understanding of existence, needs pioneers. For the quantum theory of consciousness, those pioneers are the esteemed Sir Roger Penrose, a mathematical physicist of unparalleled vision, and Stuart Hameroff, an anesthesiologist with a keen interest in the biological basis of consciousness. Penrose, a physicist renowned for his work on black holes and general relativity, argued that human insight, that flash of understanding, can't be explained by algorithms alone. Something deeper, non-computable, a process beyond the reach of conventional computation, is fundamentally at play within our minds. Hameroff, an anesthesiologist working on the front lines of consciousness alteration, made a crucial observation that anesthetics target microtubules, tiny cylindrical structures found inside every neuron in our brains. Suggesting these ubiquitous structures, these tiny scaffolding within our cells, might be far more important than previously thought, perhaps even the true seat of consciousness itself. Their unlikely collaboration, bridging the gap between physics and biology, led to the orchestrated objective reduction theory, or Orch-OR, a name that encapsulates the core ideas of their groundbreaking hypothesis. The theory proposes that quantum vibrations, subtle and ephemeral within microtubules, exist in a state of superposition orchestrated by complex neural processes, a symphony of electrical and chemical signals flowing through our brains, and that when these quantum states undergo objective reduction, when they collapse from a multitude of possibilities into a single definite state, a moment of conscious experience is born. Each collapse, each quantum event, is like a frame in the movie of our awareness, a fleeting snapshot of reality. Consciousness, in this view, isn't merely computed by the brain like a sophisticated computer program. It's a fundamental sequence of quantum events, deeply woven into the fabric of the universe itself and happening incredibly inside our own heads. The elegance of Orch-OR lies in its ambitious scope. It unites the seemingly disparate realms of physics and biology, suggesting that our minds, our very consciousness, are intimately linked to the fundamental structure of reality at the quantum level. It's a radical idea, pushing the boundaries of our understanding, but it offers a tantalizing new way to approach and understand the enduring mystery of consciousness. The crucial question now becomes, Can we find tangible evidence to support this bold and revolutionary theory? Let's delve deeper and look at the quantum mind in action, exploring the potential, experimental evidence for Orch-OR. To understand quantum consciousness, we need to grasp quantum entanglement Einstein's spooky action at a distance. When two particles become entangled, their properties are linked, no matter how far apart they are. Change one, and the other responds instantly even across galaxies. This isn't just theory, it's the foundation of quantum computing and cryptography. The Orch-OR theory suggests that quantum processes in our brain's microtubules might also become entangled, not just within the brain, but potentially with the wider universe. This could mean our consciousness taps into a universal quantum field, linking our awareness to the cosmos. Entanglement might explain why we experience a unified, coherent reality rather than a jumble of sensory data. If quantum information in different brain regions becomes entangled, the brain could process information holistically, far beyond classical computers. This synchronicity could be the physical basis for our seamless stream of consciousness. The implications are staggering. Our minds may be more connected to the universe than we ever imagined. But is there evidence for quantum life in our cells? For Orch-OR to be more than just an intriguing theory, a captivating idea on the fringes of science, we need concrete evidence that quantum effects can not only exist, but actively survive and thrive in the brain's inherently warm, wet, and noisy environment. It's a significant challenge. However, recent research is boldly challenging the old, long-held belief that stable quantum states are fundamentally incompatible with the chaotic reality of biology. Intriguingly, anesthesia studies show that drugs which specifically affect microtubules can profoundly alter consciousness, strongly hinting at the possibility of underlying quantum processes actively at work within these structures. Furthermore, advanced brain scans reveal that even when subjected to extreme conditions, specific brain regions intricately linked to consciousness consistently remain remarkably highly ordered, potentially supporting the existence and maintenance of quantum coherence within these areas. Myelin, the crucial insulating sheath meticulously wrapped around our neurons, may even be capable of generating entangled photons at normal body temperature, a truly remarkable feat suggesting the tantalizing possibility that the brain could, in fact, be a naturally occurring quantum communication device. And incredibly, experiments are now demonstrating that microtubules can sustain quantum coherence for periods of up to a second, which is practically an eternity when measured against the rapid pace of brain activity. Taken together, these compelling findings strongly suggest that our brains might indeed be sophisticated quantum machines, inherently capable of harnessing and exploiting the seemingly strange and counterintuitive rules that govern the subatomic world. Biology, it increasingly seems, is far more quantum-friendly and receptive than we previously dared to imagine. The weight of the evidence is steadily mounting, but the natural world around us offers even more intriguing and compelling clues to uncover. To truly appreciate the extent to which life cleverly exploits quantum mechanics, we need only direct our attention to something as seemingly simple and unassuming as a humble leaf. So, let's delve in and explore the fascinating insights that plants can offer us about the hidden world of quantum life. Nature often leads the way. Plants use quantum tricks in photosynthesis, converting sunlight to energy with astonishing efficiency. When light hits a leaf, energy travels as an exciton, which, thanks to quantum superposition, explores all possible paths at once and finds the most efficient route. This quantum search makes photosynthesis far more effective than any human-made solar panel. If plants can use quantum coherence in messy, warm environments, why not the human brain? The analogy to Orch-OR is striking. Just as a leaf's exciton explores many paths, quantum information in our microtubules could process countless possibilities at once. This could explain the brain's speed and efficiency, handling complex tasks with minimal energy. Nature's quantum innovation in leaves hints that our own minds might use similar tricks for consciousness. If evolution harnessed quantum mechanics for energy, it might have done the same for awareness. The quantum secrets of a leaf could be a clue to the quantum nature of our minds, but not everyone is convinced. The quantum consciousness theory faces tough criticism. Many scientists argue that quantum states can't survive long enough in the brain's noisy environment to influence thought. Others point out that while drugs affecting microtubules change consciousness, this doesn't prove quantum effects are responsible. Classical explanations may suffice. There's still no direct evidence linking quantum events in microtubules to conscious experience. Classical neuroscience explains much of brain function without invoking quantum mechanics, and Occam's razor favors simpler explanations. For Orch-OR to gain acceptance, it must make unique, testable predictions that classical models can't. Until then, critics say, it remains an intriguing but unproven idea. The burden of proof is high, but the search for answers continues. Can we ever see the quantum mind in action? The future of quantum consciousness research depends on new tools to observe quantum effects in the living brain. Engineers are developing non-invasive scanners using terahertz radiation, tuned to detect microtubule vibrations without harming tissue. If successful, these could let us watch quantum coherence build and collapse in real time, during sleep, anesthesia, or moments of focus. Such technology could revolutionize medicine, leading to safer anesthetics and better diagnosis of consciousness disorders. Stabilizing quantum coherence might even become a treatment for brain injuries or neurodegenerative diseases. Beyond medicine, understanding the quantum brain could inspire new technologies, quantum computers modeled on the brain's efficiency. If the brain is a quantum computer, we may need to rethink artificial intelligence from the ground up. The potential is vast, from drug discovery to climate modeling. The secrets of the quantum mind could change everything. But what would it mean if these theories are true? If quantum consciousness is real, it would transform our understanding of life, death, and our place in the universe. Instead of isolated minds, we'd be participants in a universal field of awareness, with consciousness as a fundamental property of reality. Death might not mean the end of consciousness, but a return of quantum information to the cosmos, a scientific echo of ancient spiritual ideas. This view blurs the line between humans and other animals, suggesting consciousness is a continuum, not an all-or-nothing trait. It would imbue all life with new significance, connecting us to every living thing. Most profoundly, it suggests the universe is not a cold void, but alive with the potential for awareness. Our thoughts and feelings would be ripples in space-time itself, a way for the universe to know itself. That sense of connection you feel under the stars might be more than a feeling. It could be a glimpse of a deeper truth. Why does this cosmic quest matter to us all? The search for quantum consciousness isn't just for scientists, it touches the core of what it means to be human. Whether the theory is right or wrong, it pushes us to ask bigger questions about reality, meaning, and connection. If we're quantum beings entangled with the cosmos, our sense of self and purpose changes. This research encourages us to see the world as an interconnected whole, not a collection of separate parts. It fills us with wonder and humility, reminding us that reality is stranger and grander than we imagine. Next time you feel awe or connection, consider you might be experiencing a symphony of quantum vibrations tying your awareness to the universe itself. The quest continues, and what we discover will shape not just our science but our understanding of ourselves, and that is the greatest adventure.